What's going on YouTube? Dave back again, and today we're continuing with our Death Guard series. We're featuring the Plagueburst crawler. Taking a look at the front of the box here, you get a front shot of the crawler itself. Now this is a tank for the Death Guard. Taking a look at the back side of the box, you get some nice shots of the side, the front, and you get some of the different weapons that come with it. You get the heavy slugger, you get the Rothal volley gun, Plagueburst mortar, entropy cannon, and plague spitter. Now this does have different options that you can do, and if you choose to, you can magnetize them. I don't know if I'm going to end up magnetizing it or not. I am actually super stoked to do this for you guys, because what it's going to allow me to do is do a bunch of different techniques that you can either do for minis and or for your gunpla kits. So I am super stoked. We're not going to make it all nice and clean like this. It is going to have some weathering, it's going to have mud, it's going to have grime, it's going to be well used. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series that I have planned for this. It does have suggestions on colors over here. Getting the box open, you have this slide out tray, you get the instructions and 2 runners. Taking a look at the front of the instruction sheet, 2017 Games Workshop. You get all your information up over here, and you get the beginning of the build. It looks pretty simple. There are a lot of details onto this. Looking at this, I know there's some sections over here, which is kind of a shame that they're going to get covered up with the plating. We might have to do some chipping and knock away some of that plating to show off those details. Taking a look on the next pages, you get the beginning of building the weapons, and it shows you the options of whichever weapons that you want to choose. I'm just going to choose the ones that look the coolest. But you can see what I was talking about with the tracks over here, and then you get these plates that go over here. We might have to knock some holes and stuff in there just to show off a little bit more. You get the Plagueburst mortar over here. You get the options for the cannons that go on to the side. You get this bulldozer plate that's on here. For those that play the game, if you want to take a look at the rules over here, it's in several different languages. Taking a look at the back page, you get one more language over here, and then you get the suggestion on the colors. I've seen a lot of great reviews and paint-ups on YouTube of this, but I haven't quite seen any with all the weather chipping and everything that I plan on doing. So that should be very interesting. Taking a look at runner number 1, you get the sides for all the tracks, you get the wheels for the tracks, you get some of the tracks, more wheels, you get parts of the gun over here. This looks to be the bottom of it itself. Taking a look at the backside here, you get the details for the track, some weapon barrels over here. Taking a look at runner number 2, you get the bulldozer blade or the dozer blade that's up here. You get the bracing or the main part for the cannon or the mortar over here. You get part of the shell. More parts of the shell. These are the side skirts for the tracks, I believe, and more details. Backside over here, you have all these pox marks everywhere on here. These are going to be a lot of fun to detail. And one of the reasons that I like the Death Guard so much is it's nergly, and yet it's kind of mechanical. It just, there is no right or wrong way to end up doing it. It's just whatever ends up feeling right, and I like the fact that you can just make it all nergly and gooey and nasty, and I just cannot wait to get into this. Now, taking a look at it, it doesn't look like it's going to be a difficult build. I'm not going to do a regular build like I have been on this, because I have to figure out part of this is going to be magnetized, part of it isn't, just for the fact that I want to be able to detail it. I want to be able to pull some of the parts off. So I just kind of have to play that by ear, and it's kind of hard to do if I'm filming that. But I will show you guys when I get it all built up and I do a review on it before we end up slapping any paint on it. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of my series for this year. If you like this video, make sure and slap a like on it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Links as usual will be down in the description for both all the items that I end up using and for this itself. As usual, YouTube, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, YouTube.